Alrighty, we're going to start this presentation now. This is the student orientation, and we're going to point out some features of the website for you. And this, again, I will be recording this and editing this, so those that can't watch it live will be able to watch the replay of it at a later date. This is an important orientation for students because it's going to show you a lot of the features of the website, which is going to help you and make your learning experience much more enjoyable. When you log in as a student, you should end up at this page here, which says, Welcome to Learn Ubuntu Student Home. Now, if you notice on the right hand of that home page, you have a navigation menu, which has some key features for students to use. These include the Manage Your Account, Edit Your Profile, a quick link back to the student home page, Student Download section, Message Center, a quick link to send the message, the member chat rooms, the open help chat room, and to join mailing lists. You can also access your classroom, the clipart gallery, glossary of IT terms, and the PDF library. We're going to show all these to you in detail right now. Now, this is your maintain your account. That first link in the sidebar menu that you take to edit your account. And there are a couple of quick things. This little inset here, I'm showing this lower portion of the page a little larger here. You can use this one-click button to activate a chat account on the chat server. And this other button here is to apply for student resources. You don't need student resources for the beginning course, but if you go on and take the web development courses, you may want to have a student account so you have a live server to play on. The next link down on that nav menu on the side is to edit your profile. Now the profile, this is not just to see your pretty face. We use information in this profile. You can either use this link here to edit your account or just to view your profile rather. The profile is separate from the account. Your account is personal. Here's a view of the profile, which you will create. You look your picture. That's a picture of our virtual student, John Doe. We use him to demonstrate how this all works. That's our virtual student, John Doe. And his signature. Information about him is taken from his account information, and he can write a little synopsis of himself right here. Eventually, we may make these available for students to use as like a resume page when you're out looking for a job. This view is the actual edit view. It looks very similar to the view. The two views are showing you the profile here. One is to just take a look at your profile the way other people would see it. And this view is how you can edit and modify the profile. Now, information that from this profile is used in your certificate. As you see, here's a certificate example. No one can forge certificates from here because it has your picture and the instructor's picture and your signature and the instructor's signature on it. Back here is another view of our student homeroom page. Again, this navigation bar is a way to get around. This will always appear on most of your pages. You can always get back. There's also links at the top here. We call them breadcrumbs. You can navigate back and forth. Now, if you just hit the back button sometimes, you may possibly lose your session variable, and then you have to log in again. So try to avoid using the back button. The next thing in our list, if you go down that navigation bar, is the student download section. Now, you can download this software anywhere. We make it available here. You can download the Ubuntu operating system. You can download several different flavors of the Ubuntu operating system. Also, there's an open office for Windows 32 in case you're still clinging to your Windows machine. You want to get used to open office before you make the transition. I believe we also have a copy of Ruby here as well. This is our message center, and you can send messages to your instructor or to other students or you can get messages sent to you here. Now, when you send the message, that recipient will have an email notify sent to them that they have a message. And if somebody sends you a message, you should also get an email notify that tells you to come and log in and check your messages. Very similar to the way Facebook works or the way that LinkedIn works. Here's what the message page looks like. It's pretty much straightforward. It's nothing real fancy here, but it's a handy way to send messages to your instructor. There's also a link to this that we're going to show you in another lesson from your classroom, so you can immediately click and get to your instructor quickly. We want to have instructors available to students so you can get questions answered, because we know that if you have a problem, you don't understand something, it can hold the whole thing up on you. So this system is very much based on instructor interaction with students. It's not just a web page you go to and learn on your own. We're here for you. Here's a way now, if you want to find somebody, if you just begin to type part of their last name in this field here, then click the drop-down list, it will filter that list so it's easy to find somebody. We didn't have that originally, and then we wound up, so many people signed up so quickly, it was hard to find the forest for the trees, so we added this little filter in to make it easier. Here's our student chat, which is also available in that menu on the right. And you can collaborate with other students and with instructors on this chat. That's what the intention of it is for. Now keep in mind that when it says members only chat, that's different than the help chat and different than the live chat. The members only chat actually uses your name and your password, so you have to have an account to get on that. The other chats, the chat you see in the live sessions and the help chat, you can sign in as Banana and it will let you in. It's completely open to anybody that wants to come on and ask questions. This is the chat room, the chat room, which is a web-based interface to the chat. Now, you can use the same parameters. You can use the same parameters for your chat account and set it up in Pigeon or Empathy. The chat server is simply learnubuntu.org. And if you've set up an account and use your username and your password, then you should be able to connect using Empathy. And we'll show that, we'll come to that in later lessons in detail how to do that. We also have a link to join the mailing lists. If you want to join the mailing list, honestly, there's not a lot of activity there yet. Some guy from, I don't know where, keeps trying to sell Viagra on it, but we don't let him. But the mailing lists are available for you to sign up for. The intention is for students and for learning centers and instructors to be able to send an email out to everyone who's interested in this course information. And here's a sample of what the page looks like to sign up for a mailing list. Basically, you supply an email address, confirm it, and a password, and you're in. This is your online classroom, which shows your classes and your progress, a quick view of your progress to date. And in here, I know it's hard to see, it's a little small, but these little email-looking links, if you click that, it will automatically take you to the message center, and you can send a quick message to the instructor for that course. So you make it easy to contact your instructor. There's really no reason why you say you couldn't get help. We're here for you. Here is your course syllabus. As you click one of those courses in the previous page, it outlines. And if you notice, each lesson for each course consists of readings, lab exercises, lab reports, homework assignment instructions, and assignment submissions, and a self-assessment quiz at the end of each section. Now, also, if you take the quiz and you mess it up and you get a bad grade, if you just let your instructor know, they can reset that quiz for you. And don't feel bad if you do. Sometimes you have to take something twice. Sometimes you have to read something more than once to understand it. This is not a novel, this is technical instruction. And I find that many times you have to read it more than once before it sinks in. That's perfectly natural and normal. Most of the materials, some of the reading materials, and most of the lab exercises consist of video clips as well as pictures and detailed instructions on what you're trying to learn. If you look down that nav menu, there's a free public domain clip art library that's available for you. You can browse the library, right-click on an image you want, and save it and use it in your projects and your experimentation. Again, this is all public domain available. We put this here and make it easy for the students to use. There's also an online glossary of IT terms. If you come across a term you don't understand, it's there. This is a work in progress. I'm always adding to it. Instructors are also encouraged to add to this as well. We also have a PDF library, which is accessible via that side nav menu. The PDF library is where we'll put up relevant documents to course material, more detail on information, white papers and things that you can search for and download. On this here, there's a filter up here which lets you filter down the area you're looking through. We'll probably add more search tools to this eventually, but for now it's another work in progress. You can easily check your enrollment from the side nav. Down here there's a link that shows you what courses you are currently enrolled in and your progress to date and the instructor. It's easy to join a course. If you click on the right here, add drop course, you can add a course or drop a course. Our policy is if you sign up for a course, the first course obviously is free, but after that there is a small cost for each course. We have to pay our electric bill here. But if you sign up for a course, you have up to 15 days to cancel and we will refund your tokens that you can use for a different course. So you're not going to be locked in. And I think you'll find that most of the prices for courses are very reasonable. This is a non-profit venture here, so we're not out to make money on you, but we do need to pay our electric bill. Here you can see your academic progress for each course. You can view the report card. You can see your self-assessment results, your lab grades, your homework grades, project grades, any other miscellaneous or special grades. Many times a teacher will give a student some personal attention, give you a specific assignment, and give you a grade on that to help you achieve good learning and good grade results. Here you can see a sample report card which shows you your details in different areas as well as your overall grade point average. At the bottom of our right side nav there is a course synopsis listings. You may find some courses the synopsis is incomplete. That's because that's a course we're still working on, but we do, even courses that are not available for signing in yet but are upcoming, we like to let you see what's coming. And there's also a synopsis detail. If you click on a course, you can see the detail chapter by chapter of what is covered in that course. So you have an idea before you sign up if this course is right for you or not. Now, well, here we are. We're back to our student homeroom. There's 9 quick link buttons. Some of them duplicate what you just saw in the menu. We put the more popular items right there. The top row of buttons is all about communication and messaging. We saw about our chat. This is the live chat, which is the internal chat. You can view your messages, or you can send a message here to your instructor or to another student. There's a student how-to, which has video clips on instructions on how to use this website. You'll see that at the bottom of the home page. I'm going to go back 2 slides just to point that out. This link down here on your homeroom takes you to the student how-tos. The middle row of buttons is all about courses. This shows you your current course enrollment, add, drop a course, or view your academic history. And the bottom row of buttons, the first one is your online classroom, which takes you directly to your classroom. Certificate requests and to set up payments, which is basically set up your token account. All of our payments are done through PayPal. Basically, you buy tokens and you use the tokens to pay for the courses. No one should ever ask you for any credit card information on this website. If somebody does, they're spoofing you. Don't give it. And that's about it. That is our presentation and orientation for students, which shows you all around your student homeroom and how to use this website. So we're glad that you could join us for this presentation. We hope you can join us again next week as we go into more course materials and details. As they say in Warner Brothers, that's all, folks.